Everybody, how's everybody doing today? I've had a very rainy July. It's been raining since like 8 a.m. and it's going to continue raining pretty much through my stream, but we have some work to do. Got to finish this off here in this, making this big field. And then we're going to look at my realistic livestock. Yesterday with the 1.9 patch, kind of broke it, so I couldn't do what I wanted to do yesterday when I was playing after I got done donating from BioLife, which now I am doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I'm not going to stream Monday and Wednesdays and see how that goes. So yeah, let's take a look at what 1.9 did. I know it was supposed to help out with precision farming with an update, and I think you got another one today, because I updated precision farming yesterday and it looked like I needed to update it again today, so I wasn't sure on that. We'll look at that today if it ever stops raining, but otherwise, yeah, welcome, and let's see what kind of trouble I'll get into today. Like I said, I'm just trying to finish this up here. I only have a few more trees left to go. There was a lot of trees on this land. Oh my gosh. Oh, a ton. Nice. All right. So right now I've cleared just about $1 million worth of selling wood off of this plot. I mean, this is by far, I think, the most I've had on any one farmland that I bought since I started on the map. So that's pretty good. I needed the money anyway. But yes. And believe it or not, it's actually raining outside too. I thought about going out to the farm quick. I want to make another video of the soybeans I planted. They should be up already, so I'm going to go take a look at that this week. Trying to get I want to do a time lapse for you guys over the course of this summer and see how that turns out. So right now it didn't look like it affected Courseplay at all. I have not had any errors with the map with this. So actually there is an update out. If you go to JD's YouTube page, you can see it in his notes. It's the same link that you always use, or you can go to my Trello page, and I just updated that before the stream started. So yep, and that'll all ready for precision farming. Plus, it fixed the manure error that we had in the map. Didn't affect much of anything, but now it's fixed. But like I said, there was no errors that I could see yesterday. Let's see if there's any today, since I did update precision farming. Right now, I'm not seeing anything. Pretty soon, you should see my own. Oops, yep, those are the ones that I know about. Those are mine. Those are mine. That's the game's warnings. Look at that. No errors. Oh. It's a game's warnings. Game's warnings. Yeah, that's mine. And should be at the end here. Yeah, just telling me I didn't need to zip my folder notes, which I don't because I'm always in those mods, so. What was that? Is there a red in there? Oh, it's telling... I did that. Why is that telling me that I didn't... Alright, let's get out of this and actually download it from the website once. It literally said... That's crazy. I'll show you guys. Let's get out of here. Save first. Okay. I'll show you. I updated it. It shows it's updated, but it's not registering it right. That's crazy. All right. What does that say? 1.1. Well, so we're going to restart the game and see if that... Because it says I have the right version. That's totally... Alright, let's go back in and see what it does. If not, we'll have to download it from the website, because I did it through the game, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Let's see. Okay. 1.101. Let's make sure. Let's go to mods just to make sure. That's the correct one. Yeah, 1.1.0.1. All right, so that is what it should be. Let's go in the game and see. Okay, this time it looks like it loaded correctly. Take a look before I go all the way in the game. It's in alphabetical order, should show us. Alright, so the right version is on there. I don't know what happened. That was really weird. But see, no errors. Map is error free. Now it's taking forever to load. Sometimes it goes fast, sometimes it doesn't. Here, turn off the sound a little bit. There we go. Piling shaders, and we should be good to go. And we are. All right. Go back to finishing that up over there quick. Cut those down. I think I started cutting this down on Sunday. So it's taken me like 3 days to do or more than 3 days. It's actually harvested barley, and then I got probably a little over 3/4 of my peas done before it started raining. So my rules are I do not do any farm work in the rain for 25. So I'll sit and wait until it quits. And you should see, I think if we go over to that field, we've got a little rain. It should show I got that field. There's a lot of water on my pea field right now. Make sure this is all working right. Yeah, it's on. Okay. I should have recorded how many trees are on this before I started cutting them all down. Because like I said, there was a lot. Something happened with... Did you notice that with the O button? If you guys are cutting trees right now, I think they... I thought I saw something like they fixed something, but I think they made it worse. With the O button and trying to line up with your tree. Four more to go, I think. 4 or 5. And you guys won't believe it, but I have another tornado later on the night. I have 2 tornadoes within 12 hours of each other. I had hail earlier. I had the hail first, then I had the tornado, and then I have rain, and then I think if the weather forecast is right, I'm going to have another tornado. Alright, let's take a look. So yes, rain, and then I'll have a tornado around 10 o'clock. But then it looks like it's going to be dry tomorrow, which is good because I get a lot of more harvesting to do. So go through all my animals first. Make sure we're all set there. Make sure I don't get that Lua error again. Actually, that's what I want to test as soon as I get these done, is the see if they... He said he did fix it, so on his GitHub this morning. Hopefully I have enough wood left on here so that I can buy another land. Try to have one more in my pocket so I can always have wood for my factories. Filled those all up first before I started this. There's a truck over there too. We'll fill that up quick. If you have any questions about any mods or questions about the map, let me know. I'm also going to probably trade this in for a John Deere. Even though I'm international this Case IH this year, but I want the John Deere tree cutter that just came out. So this one's going to get traded in, and I'm going to buy the other one. Don't think I got a loan left on this one. We got to look though. Let's see. Do I still owe anything on this thing? Nope, I do not own anything on this one. So let's quickly do the tree stumps. All right. Oop, 89. Whew, that's one of the bigger ones that I've cleared. All right, so let's go to the truck. I get all my equipment that I need over here to do this a little bit differently when I come to take out these rocks so I can actually find the piles. I'm not actually going to mow around the rocks so they're easier to find after I break them up. Try to fill this as much as possible. See if I can get the most money for a trailer. I'm trying to get at least 65,000 a trailer. That should be good right there. Oop. I know I'm going to lose some. Take these to Moon Bear. We'll take a look and see if anything's changed. Let's go to my truck that's got my trailer on it. Let's move this away. So the entire livestock system is revamped with realistic livestock, so every animal is an individual. Added males into the system. He just doesn't have the models yet because he said he's not a 3D modeler. So I'm hoping somebody will give him some 3D models so that we can have male ones. Otherwise, right now they all look like females, but they'll be called a male. So let's. What I need to do is I was going to transfer some of these to the next one over here. I'm going to put these a little tight. Okay. Take a look now. Oh, let's move this one. I know. Oh, he finally did a whole that. I did a lot of chickens the other day on our Thursday stream. If I had this button, it would have been so much easier. All right, so is this button even work anymore? No. All right, so let's see here. So we want this one. And we go here because I got the monitor on, so you can look and see how good these are first before I pick them. Wool production low. I don't know why they can produce too unhealthy. There's, yeah. So it adds a lot of realistic to the game, realism here. Like this one here, I want to actually, let's see here, expecting one. Let's move that one. I don't want to sell anything. All right, so where was that one? 91, this one. Let's move that to the trailer. Okay. Let's keep looking at these. Why are they so unhealthy? They all got food, but I gotta look and see. Maybe I don't have the right food. I just got grass and meadow. Let's bring those two over. I'm gonna bring in the ones that are having babies. Give me room in that one for now. We get this one moved over, then I'll show you exactly what's in the dealership or the animal dealership. Selling animals at a dealership. All right. Now we can select all, which is nice. Now we move selected. Yeah, we're good. Let's take a look at what's at the dealer. So we can go in here. And actually, I'm going to purchase this one because it's high on everything. So I got to remember that one. There's only 3 of them there. Quality is very low. Oh, this one is good. So we'll go back here and we'll select these 2. And we'll buy them. Why would I go to the trailer with that? Well, we'll go and move them out of the trailer anyway, but we'll buy these for now. All right. Let's go back here and just take a look. Well, this one's pretty good too. This is a male. But it's very high. I wonder if I should buy that one and put it in that pen. We'll come back. Let's take a look at these. Oh, this one's very good too. So, the top 3. That 37 average, but all right. So we'll buy the top 3 and maybe that RAM. We'll buy the RAM. There we go. I don't know why it didn't just go in the barn, but we'll move these here. Select all. And now we have 20 of them in there. Let's see. I got a RAM. Do I have another male in here? How good is this one here? Let's see. We should just wonder if we should sell that one. Let's get this out of the way. We'll sell that RAM. I think I bought a better one. But we'll double check to make sure the other one is actually usable. Might not be old enough yet. How old is this one? 13 months. So yes, that one is good to go. I thought that was a RAM. That's not. Just a moment. So I didn't have any RAMs in here, so this is the only RAM. Good. He'll be busy. All right, we'll send this to the dairy. We can look at those too. Get rid of cows that aren't producing. There. If you guys want the update for Uncharted Valley 2.6, it is now all ready for precision farming. And he fixed a small error with the manure from the last, well, I think it was 1.8. All right, so let's see here where we're got going on. Yep, see, I was actually the puddles went away in here. The moisture went down. I had a big puddle in here before. It was pretty bad. Looks like all the puddles are off the field. All right, so we're good there. I'll sell this wood here. you go. God, I thought I had enough on there for... I didn't even get 60,000. All right. Send that one back. I'm just hoping this tornado isn't gonna hit any of the fields I had. The last one, I got lucky and it was right in here. The path of the tornado went like 29 all the way to about here. So there's a path of like wrecked timber in there, which is better than wrecking my field. All right, let's take a look in this. Let's visit. Nope, went the wrong way. Well, this one's still registering here. And I thought I moved that one. Let's see if that... Because this is where I got the air. Maximum reach animals is 25. What does that mean? It's not a Lua air, so that's good. I don't know what that means by that. We'll have to take a look. All right, so let's... Because this cow does not... This one does not exist in here. Let's see if it'll sell it. Okay, so that one's gone. And these two I can move, but I could have swore. Is this a new... Okay, so no Lua errors, which is good. This one I thought I already have in one of my huts. Go look at the animal part, because I thought I had that in a hut. Yes, he's... yeah, so 33 and 35. There, and I thought I had 34 in a hut. So 311, 034. So if we go back to... Let's see here, where... They're going to put this at the bottom.
Oh, holy smokes.
Yep, right there.
There is a lot of trousers.
Hey, Coffee for Life. Thank you for holy smoke. There's a lot of trousers. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. How you doing? All right. So that one is... I should just sell this one and be done with it because it's just... We'll just get rid of them because it's just going to be confusing. I got the same one with the same numbers. All right. That was up here, wasn't it? Let's just sell. All right, so that one's gone. $40.11, and I thought those two were gone too. So let's just go here and here. Just, I don't want to deal with any...
I wish I could sleep, but then my stupid ADHD kicks in, and well, it's basically one sheep, two sheep, cow, turtle, duck. Old MacDonald had a farm.
Nice one there, Coffee. Thank you for the 15 bits. That was actually pretty funny. I got to figure out how I'm going to get the manure out of here. Because now it looks like The manure is filling up pretty good in this one. I think I got to do it by hand, to be honest with you. But we'll have to see. I have to go back and look at the mod description and stuff to figure out to get the manure out of these. They're empty. Most of them are all empty. I just got one that's got a calf in it. So let's get this over to the mine. And we got to find my swather right here. We'll send that over there too. Alright, so we'll get that. Hopefully that truck should show up soon. And it did, and it's being blocked. Go there for now. Take a look and see what I can... Green Thumb Farmer coming in with a rate of 17. How you doing, Green Thumb? And welcome. How was your stream? And thank you, Billy, for the shout out. If everybody's wondering what I'm up to today, it's raining out, and now I'm dealing with animals now that they got realistic livestock updated for 1.9. I had a lua air yesterday, so I stayed away from my animals so I wouldn't get the lua air, which was it locked my game up on me, so I didn't do that. So that cow, low, so it's not lactating weight. So let's get rid of this one. Select and move them to the trailer. Okay, because I'm gonna weed through these cows, so this could take some time. But this is what I wanted in the game, is some realistic stuff, and this is along with the weather, even though it's raining a lot. But you can have that quality. I wonder if that one, it's got a baby, so I won't worry about that one. This one looks pretty good. Milk production is pretty bad, unhealthy. Let's get rid of this one. So 188.
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you will realize.
Thank you there, Coffee. Appreciate that 15 bits. Welcome, KW. How you doing?
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
Nice one. Thanks, Coffee, for the 15 bits. That one was pretty funny. All right, let's see here. Quality. Oh, it's got 3 babies. That one's staying. Average. It's got a baby. We'll go through these here. Not getting anything that health is low, but why is the health low? But it's at 78. We'll leave that one. Can reproduce 2 unhealthy. So let's get rid of 204. Where did that one go? 204. Right there. Do that one. Can't let Boomer blow all my bits in the wind. That's awesome. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. You're not bothering me one bit, actually. Boomer blows them all. That's funny. All right. So let's see here. And it does cost a lot to monitor. I think for my cow barn, it's cost me, I think, $28,000 a month to monitor my herd. So let's see here. That one's got a baby. That one's got a baby. Three babies. So yeah, we're just gonna, let's see here. Average. Why is the 2 unhealthy? But health is at 74. It should be fine. So 179. Let's get rid of 179. Where'd that one go? 17 right here. Let's see how many can go in there. Okay, 36. You almost got me. That was close. I did look, though. You did get me a little bit. I did look at Discord, and I didn't have it in the right thing to see if anybody was coming in. But thank you, Coffee, for the 15 bits. I appreciate it. Wow. Yeah, you got me. All right. All right, let's see here. So that one's pretty good. There we go. Extremely low, but it's got a baby, so. Yeah, this one too unhealthy, so. Yeah, but above average. Average. All right, so let's 209. 410, 209. 410, 209. Right here.
Oops, wrong channel.
I side looked for a second there. Thank you, Coffee, for the 15 bits. I appreciate it. All right, let's get this animal in here. So we were at 32, 232 right there. Let's see, baby, baby, baby. Unhealthy. I don't understand why those are. We'll leave that one for now. See if I can get the health up on some of these. But health should be high, so I don't understand. Like this one here, I'm going to get rid of because it is never going to breed. So 710, 210. 710, 210. 10, 210. Okay, where is 710, 210. Did I get the number right? Hmm. What did that say? Recovered from last. Hmm. Recovered from last. I don't know what that says. Recovered from last. Not sure what that, because it's between that word there. I don't know what it means. Recovered from last. I think we got them all. Windows Air. Thank you for the 15 bits there, Coffee. I appreciate it. We'll take that over to the farmer's dealer, animal dealer. All right. Is this one? Yep. Everything is over here. So. Oh, I know what I should have brought over here. Hold on. Got to get that tractor yet. Let's see here. Vehicle Manager. I love this mod. Click on a vehicle and you can go right to it. No more tabbing. Tabbing was the bane of my existence. All right. Take that over to the mine because we're going to pick up all that rock once I break it. Let's see here. Oh, Master Dad coming in with a scare. He almost got me. It was close there, NBC. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. It was close. He had me focusing on the game, but I didn't jump that time. Thank you, NBC. I appreciate it. Let's clean up this mess here. How's NBC today? You had to go back to work, I think, right? Sound alerts a time. Billy. Thank you for the shout out there, Billy. All right.
I'm taking my balls and leaving.
Nice one there, Coffee. Thank you for the 15 bits.
Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Bye, Coffee. Thank you for the 15 bits, if that's true. All right. Just done, and then I have to... I got my skidster over there. There. All right. And we'll just leave it at that one. Loaded a little uneven, but it'll work. All right. Back to Moon Bear. All right, let's see if this works better on finding these rocks after I break them. All right, what I'm gonna do is just cut around them. Oh, a 19-hour drive. Oof. Get some sleep there. Thank you, Coffee, for the bits, and I'll see you soon. See if I do this, if that'll make it easier to find. Yeah, Streamlabs, exactly. You probably wouldn't have done that, Billy, but remember I turned up the security a little bit from our disaster last week. Alright, that should be enough for that one. And if I said it earlier, there is an update for Uncharted Valley. It is now precision farming ready. And JD did fix manure error that we were having from 1.8. But with 1.9, absolutely no errors. It actually works well. The only error I really had with 1.9 yesterday was with realistic livestock, but he fixed the mod this morning, it looks like, and it's working without any Lua errors. Alright, let's see here. Where is some more rock? I got all of them there. Now we got to get all these in here. Oh, this thing doesn't actually cut those. I hate those kind of bushes. There. You guys got any questions about realistic livestock, realistic weather that I'm using right now? Course play, auto drive, or the map, let me know. All right. I hope this works. It's easier to find these piles, but we'll see. I can tell you this, it's going to be a long drive around this whole field with my skidster finding these. That thing is as slow as molasses. Did get to drive a fairly newer skidster this year. To get the planter moved in the tractor, I had to actually get in the skidster and move it. So I did, and it's pretty good. It's actually heavy. Oh. My cousin bought it, and he also bought a trailer for it, and you have to set that exactly in the middle there. It really squats his 250, Ford 250. Wow. Oh, there's a log there. All right. But yeah, I seen him grab big trees with it. So it's got to have a lot of counterweights on the back. Let me look at something here. Just make sure I'm right when I'm talking about. Ash trees, right? Emerald ash borer, yes. So I don't know in your area, but we have it really bad that it's killing all our ash trees. And that's what he's taking out of all the fence rows. They're all dead. And some of these are pretty big trees, but that emerald ash borer really does a number to them. I wasn't sure exactly what it did, but he's got one that didn't have any bark on it. But they literally bore through and it, and you know, on a tree, I don't know, it's the outside inch and a half or whatever is what's alive, and the borers will bore through that and break that lifeline that goes to the rest of the tree. It's disgusting. You should just see all the marks underneath the bark. Now, if this thing's good, it's going to put it all on by the skidster and not on the other side. Because this is kind of what the property line is. Yeah, it's not all going to be on my side. Eek. Oh well. Thought there was one more over here, yeah. Oh, I got pieces of wood all over this field. That'll be fun. Thought there was one more rock over here. I guess there's not. Oh, I think that's it. Now we go all over the other side. Yeah, 7 miles an hour. I'm really smoking the tracks off of this thing. Oh, they're working good. Food, well, it's not too bad. get through this, and then I'm gonna. Actually, I probably can start now. Let's start fast forwarding a little bit. Because I actually want to see where that tornado is going to hit. I have one more tornado. 2 in one day. Let's see. The first one didn't do any damage to my crops or anything. I'm just hoping this one doesn't. Or it actually can hit over here, and I'll be happy because there's nothing it can destroy over here. I think I'm going to make one giant field over here. Probably put it back in the... I'm going to do wheat and barley, but... debating if I do 2 big fields or 1 field. More left. I'll put these in my lime factory quick. So did anybody actually do any liming now? Actually, what I should do is see how precision farming actually looks with that, because everybody was complaining that the lime wasn't working, and I didn't notice anything major. Oh, that's at 79, so did they actually... Oh, so now lime is... Alright, so they did fix the lime, because the lime was... Anytime it was below the recommended, it was always bad. Yeah, so no, it says it's good. Now this one I perfect and good, because spinach is supposed to regrow, right? Or give you a 2 harvest. I haven't had it yet. Last time I grew spinach, I actually plowed it after the first one and forgot I was going to get 2. So, my bad. Why am I on that? Huh. That's interesting. I don't know why I got that request. All right. Did you find out anything, any of the factories in any of that, Billy, with the new update? I haven't seen any problems at all besides realistic livestock. Because I was reading stuff on Facebook that people said they couldn't play the game. It kept crashing, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I loaded up right away yesterday. Like I said, the only error I got was from Realistic Livestock. Yeah, I know. Looks like I'm sitting in it backwards. TC, yeah, trust me. I was trying to fix that thing with the way with my new camera, and maybe I'll do that at maybe when I go out to my cousin's this weekend. Maybe I'll get into the cab and actually do where it does look like I'm sitting the right direction. Always a critic there, but this is what I did, guys. I actually did this spring. I showed this a few times already. I love this. So let's get this here. And we got the sound turned up. Oh, I can't. Whoa. Okay, wait. Loading video. What the? Did I break it? I gotta go back to my OneDrive. Let's see if I find it back in there. Looks like it lost. All right, let's play it again. Oh, it's an old setup, but all right, let's see here. Why? I want to download that again. All right, let's download it. Why did I have it in here? Oh, I do. Never mind. We'll go find the real one. All right, get in here quick. All right, now we can find it. So funny. Sound. Here we go.
Plant food in the planter for corn.
Well, the tractor's 4440. So yeah, this is the tractor and planter setup that I use when I. So we're in there. All no-till on GPS. Right there, it's just like Course Play. Just have to follow the lines and see how all no-till. This is pretty much the only thing he did was plant rye in here, and the rye didn't grow very good, but I love this new camera I got with this. So crisp. All right, let's see here. So that's what I got to do this spring. I think I probably roughly planted, I don't know, 35 acres of soybeans to 40. I'm not sure exactly. I have to actually ask him the count. That's why I can't wait to go out there and see if it's actually growing and see how straight my rows are. It took me by the third day that I was planning to get really used to how the GPS was working. And just I kind of followed because I was still using the markers, but you didn't have to. Because the GPS unit that he has is an older one, and it's only accurate up to 6 inches. So there's a lot of play in the steering wheel. So, yeah. But I didn't have a problem with it. I had to replant over. We were doing some videotaping and stuff 2 Sundays ago, and he was planting corn in a 10-acre field, and one of the rows plugged up and didn't release. So we planted the whole thing minus 1 row. So I went back through there a couple hours later, and we turned off all but the row that didn't, and I had to follow the GPS lines to put that row of corn back in. So that was pretty interesting. All right. All right, so we got that. Let's get this out of here. If I get this picked up before it gets too dark. I guess it's like easier to find where these are at. Kind of didn't think about that either. If I put this grass down, this will pick up the grass, but now that I got raw stone in it, it shouldn't be an issue. I almost had one major oops as I got a little bit too close to a spring. Yeah, I gunned her though, because I was like, if I get stuck, I'll never hear the end of it. So, yeah, there's a bunch of ruts he's got to fix in one field. I got a little bit close to the spring he warned me about. I thought I was close, but I didn't think I was that close. But I was that close. That was one of the major oopses that I did, but yeah, I said I thought this isn't another property. Can't pick that up. So that one there, I know there was one here because I didn't mow it. See, they're tough to see. That's why I had to mark it with something. Okay. We'll go over here because then I'm just going to dump this quick. Oh. One thing I don't like about it is when the buckets get really full to the capacity, then you can't. It pushes it instead of puts it in the bucket. I guess it's almost like real life. I guess if you have a little bit like that. But I didn't forget how to drive that tractor, that's for sure. It's drove a lot of old John Deeres like that. That one, let's go back over here and finish picking this one up. To some degree, you need a class, yeah. But that was the whole purpose of me being able to do what I did, is because he knew I could figure out the GPS. It was all electronics, and he knows I'm very good at that, so he wasn't worried about me driving the tractor. He just was, you know. Like I always said, my dad never let me plant. Not in 100 years. I did everything else but planting and harvesting. He had to drive the combine. I had to run everything else. Come on. That other tractor you seen there was a 64 something, and that one had a little different setup that I'm used to. I had to figure out how to get it in reverse, and here it's on the it's on the column, forward and reverse. I'm like, when did Deere do that? So I figured that one out. Then I'm like, okay, it's got A, B, C, and D like the old 40 series did, except to change gears, you just have to hit a switch on the top of the shifter, and it's like, okay, got that figured out. Because I go to he goes, take that over there. I'm like, I haven't drove that type of tractor. You'll figure it out. I'm like, okay, I'll figure it out. Now, I didn't drive the 7700 yet, so that's his big tractor. I didn't win the lottery last night, so I can't drive. I can't buy him a new one, so that didn't happen. Didn't hit a single Powerball number yesterday. Tested never to win that. And as I said earlier, streams, that hole where I was planting in that was my uncle's farm, which was my grandpa's farm where my mom grew up. So it was actually kind of cool to be able to go back out there and actually work up land that my grandfather did. My grandfather passed away in 1990, if I'm not mistaken. Either 89 or 90. Let's see here. I lost my mouse. And my camera's all messed up. Why is my mouse jumping all over the place? What did I do? There we go. All right. Is that all the rocks? Did I get everything in here? I think I did. I had it zoomed out so far. I'm just trying to make sure. There's nothing over there. This one I got cleaned up. All right. All right, let's fast forward a little bit more. Let's go to 6x. See how fast that'll go. 2,200 hours is when my next tornado is supposed to hit. Good there. So this we can actually send back to the dairy. So Billy, you're still out there? F-17, let's take that to the lime. Yeah, I went to bed ages ago, which I thought you might have. What are you using the cell manure to when you have too much and you don't have anywhere else to go with it? You don't? Okay. Because I wondered if there was a manure selling point somewhere that I can get. Oh, no. Oh, you're just putting it on grass fields? Maybe I have to do that for my alfalfa. That's not a bad idea. But not like, I haven't done it yet, but is it like 22? Will it take it from storage for you, or does that doesn't work in 25 like it did in 22? Works the same, okay. I will have to try that because I have a lot of manure I could use up. Alright, so we got that. What else am I forgetting to do before I go to the next day? Let's just double check the animals one more time just in case because with realistic livestock, your animals actually die. So you gotta be careful. Alright, let's just make sure we have food. So we have... We're good there. That pen is good for now. Chickens are good. Both of them. Pigs, no, that's where I would have got it. Alright, so as soon as we drop off this, we're gonna have to what? Oh, that's the peas. I thought, never mind. I was having deja vu. I thought that was the spinach. I thought, why does that field look... Oh, I thought I did the spinach already. Wow, I gotta get more sleep, guys. I thought that was my spinach. I'm like, I thought I finished that field. Yeah, I gotta start... I have to get some wheat. Making pig food is... Those pigs are really eating. Right. I was debating, yeah, see the tornado thing? Now it's showing up. So, yeah, I got about... I wish there would be like a tornado warning or something, red flashing. Like, beware. Or maybe a tornado siren would happen when it first touches down and then goes away. Gotta see how many months can I plant wheat. So September, October. So I have a whole month of getting that. Okay. Right, guys, you haven't seen my farm rebuild. So I've done this twice now. I didn't like the first set of bins I put. which nobody's seen, but I got this set up now. I think this is pretty cool in here now. I upgraded a little bit. That's where my money went. So that's why I'm cutting trees down to get more money. Come on, why? Oh, I'm on the left. Let's go to the back. Come on. Why isn't it not working? Alright, let's drive into the left side. Didn't think I have enough rocks, and maybe it's full. Oh, it's got to be full then. No. Stones, 1. Water. Okay. What happened to these legged? Okay, why won't it unload stones? You gotta be kidding me. Well, it worked before, Billy. I mean, it absolutely was fine. The trigger's there. Ugh, start. I've dumped stone in this thing all the time. The freaking... There it is. I have a Lua, that's what happened. What happened here, and when did that happen? Ah, that's the same Lua that I was having the other day. Let me save and get out of here. When did that happen? When I was in the animal? Had to be. It could also be that, Billy, yes. That was the first thing as I was going to the log. Why am I not unloading? He said he fixed that. Looking to see if he's got another update. No, and nobody's posted it. I'll have to send him my log. But I got to figure out what caused it, because before, guys, we were doing all kinds of livestock. Why all of a sudden it quit working? All right. So did you guys see the start with that update? Because they changed the buttons around on you now. Because I could have sworn 1.8, the start button was first and the update button was last. Now the update button is first and the start is last. So are they setting you up to try to purposely update when you don't need to? But it had to be when I was in... Because I didn't do pigs. I did... Sheep were fine. I did... Cows were fine. The only thing I hadn't been in was the pigs, and the... I wonder if the pigs are throwing the air. We will retest that in a second after I get this unloaded here. Because I'm assuming that's what's causing my whole issue. The fact there was a LIAN error. Oh, did you guys see that? See now? Oh, now it disappeared. It was there for a second. It must have... my pools of water are gone. Alright, let's get to the Puma. Alright, now let's see. It should work now. Okay, it's not working now. Well... I'll be so mad if this thing is broken. There we go. It's just not showing up. Normally it gives you the unload. Huh. That was weird. You seen that, Billy? It didn't give me a trigger at all. I seen it in the F1 menu. Alright, let's get to the pig farm. Alright, let's try another test here just to see. Let's give the air out. Okay, let's go in here. Because what we did before is the pigs throwing the air? One of these did, because that's all I did. Oh, that was weird, Billy. I don't know what would have caused that LIAN error. Huh. But I know it's realistic livestock that did it, that's for sure. Right. This is the first time it's rained since 8 o'clock in the morning and game time till now. This is the most rain I've ever gotten in game. I'm still only on one-day seasons, too, so I don't have enough work. What I do is I slow it down to half speed when I do start harvesting like I did earlier. So I got an extra 4 hours of work done before the rain did start, because I went into 0.5. Alright, so I have no animals is what's telling me right now. Why ain't that working now? Why ain't my mouse? There we go. Couldn't figure out why my mouse wasn't working. There we go. Yeah, so like I said earlier, see, there's my ponds are growing even across the road there. That's pretty cool. We'll go in the stagger and look at this. So this is realistic weather. I love this part of it. And what did I do again? Awesome. All right. I know it's getting a little dark, guys, but we'll get through that pretty quick. But so I've had so much rain, it's now pooling. And it's actually going across the road. So yeah, I mean, it does get like that in the real world. You get enough rain like I had, you're going to have puddles in the fields, that's for sure. I'm just hoping it dries out enough to get my moisture back down again. Oh, that's nice. Yes. All right. Now to the... I think the map maker can set that up, if I'm not mistaken. So they can put in temperatures and stuff like that, and then realistic weather reads off of it, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Ooh, I don't have a lot of pig food. It should be enough to get me to the next day, though. What am I missing in here? Oh, missing wheat. I have potatoes in there. All right. They'll like to know what... Oh, see, now there's my... I don't know why it takes so long for it. Maybe because there's so much that realistic livestock does that it takes a little bit for production HUD to load the animals in. Yeah, you're noticing that, Billy? Why would that have changed with 9? You're not seeing any of the triggers. Yeah, there's no triggers, Billy. All right, have a good night, Billy. Test that on your map tomorrow if you're not if you're still listening. I'm not seeing when you drive over a trigger. Maybe I have to reload the game. Maybe it's I don't know. All right, good night. All right, let's fast forward a little bit more. Let's get this going here, guys. As long as we get the tornado started, then I'll fast forward to morning. You're nothing. Nothing with the. I don't know why I got that low air before, but. All right. Almost an hour before it starts. I think it's already Thursday tomorrow. 2 days left of the week. It's a weekend again. I like these 4-day weeks. All right. I'm crossing fingers that it doesn't go through any of my fields. Because I got some pretty large fields over there that I'm really excited to have, like corn and wheat field. And I just have this very rotten feeling that I think it's going to destroy one of those fields. Oh no. Wait for it. I thought I have the... Thought I had the collisions on there. It wasn't supposed to do that. Alright. 40 minutes. Getting a lot of pigs now. Holy smoke. Change the visual. I have to try that once. Heck, let's try. Let me see if I can throw a Lua air here. We're going to try something quick. Since I'm waiting for that to get there anyway. Let's go to this barn here. Visit. So supposedly I could change how many shift T. Oh, I got it at 50. I can go up to 200. Recommended is 50. Let's just go to 100 once. See what happens. I wonder if that setting is universal. That's pretty cool. I'll see what it does with my frame rates when I do that, though. Okay, so we're at 45. If I go back down to 50... really didn't change anything, did it? But how many animals do I actually have in here first? Probably don't even have enough to do it. 57. That 50 seems to be a lot in there right now. That's good. All right. All right, so we have a tornado. Let's see where this tornado's at. Is it showing up yet? It's not showing up yet. I'm not seeing it in here. Kind of worried on what the moisture is going to be in this field. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Okay, let's take a look. Is it? Where is it? Not showing up on the map yet. Not that I can see. All right, there's the tornado. I'll go say hi to it, and then we'll go and fast forward, which is really good. So it happened where I don't have any crops, so I won that lottery. All right, so we'll let that happen, and let's go back and fast forward then. Visit. That's the wardrobe. There's a sleep trigger. All right, we want to get back up at 4. We got work to do. All right. There, finally. No more rain. All right, one calf was born. Oh, I have 900 and holy pigs. Chicken, random accident. One cow removed due to random accident and sold for 0. All right. I wonder what random accident that cow had. All right, so I'm still, what did I all pay? Some of these should be paid off shortly. Let's get going here. Back to what this was doing. Enter vehicle. So it's at the, oh boy. Yeah, it's monitor subscriptions. That's a new one. Okay, we had to get this going. Not that one. That one. I'm just wondering. Gotta find my combine because after this is done, I want to do another field. Alright, so let's copy. Hopefully that course is still there. Let's see how the spinach is doing. So now it's got weeds in it. Small weeds. Oh. Yeah, they definitely fixed the lime. That's good. Oop. Had to slow down time here. There we go. Almost forgot that. All right. Bigger. Right. Let's see here. What else is ready to harvest? Oh, look what happened with the hail. Got me there. What is in this field? I have to look. I know it's either. Ooh, I have a lot. This is ready to go. Oh, this is still not going. I thought for sure that this would be going. Okay. What happened here? Okay, why? What are those? Okay, that's not that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How did I lose all that rice? I am not happy with this. What's going on? Why? What happened and why? I thought I flooded it. If that's what happens when you don't flood a field, but I could have swore I flooded that one. Oh, you can't flood anymore, but look at that. Only thing that could have caused that was... Oh my gosh, it's all over in here. So much for a rice harvest there. All right, let's find my rice harvester. Get that one started too. I got a lot of stuff to harvest this year. I don't think I have any rain, I hope. Nope. Then I got hail again? You gotta be kidding me. All right, let's get the harvester and see. Here, fields, rice field 1. All right, go to rice field 1. I wonder if precision farming wasn't working with yields, because I just unloaded this one and it shouldn't have been ready to unload again. I'd be mad if I would have got more peas. We'll see how the rest of the harvest goes. All right, let's take a look and see. All right, so this is hauling that back. Which I got this kind of set up pretty cool. You have to see this once it gets to the farm. Which we still got 5 minutes, so we can go do something else. Let's get these all out of the way. I didn't get any Lua errors with anything, it looks like. Alright, good. Let's move that out of the way. Good there. Yeah, I think I'm getting a lot more rice than I did. I mean, rice peas than I did before, but let's see how this goes. In fact, let's. Oh. Just don't know why I lost that long. Unless I never filled. The only thing I can think of, guys. Does this actually give us information in here? That must be new. I haven't sat in a harvester and actually seen that. I don't know if I paid attention when I was doing my barley. Squirrel. I just like looked at that. I'm like, what is that? I wonder if that's only if you use the helper, though. I don't know if it'll work for course play. We'll see. Because last time I did this field, I got 67,000 out of it. Let's see if I can do that again. I hope I can get more than that. I literally destroyed my own crop with it. That is not good. Alright. So it does work, and I don't know. What is it? 89% it said? Yeah, 89%. All right. Let's see here. Oh, I know what I need, though. Shoot. I'm going to be able to do both. I need this back at the farm now. I gotta swath down all that weed. All right. Yeah, I would have got a lot more peas because it's already 3 Phillips on this. This is. Oh, so they did fix precision. Something must have not been right with the yield either. Okay, so that'll be that. Okay. See if actually it's doing it. If not, we missed it. I'll show you another stream. Yep, now watch this. I got this all set up that it actually backed all the way into the blower to put it in the harvester. Just as I was watching it, it doesn't work. Ah, you stupid thing. Now it'll go. Yep, that'll go back. What am I looking for? Back because I have to find. I think I left it there. Is there any of them in here that are ready? I have to look at this because I thought I had them breeding so I can get more beef, but that. By my here. Need that at the farm for my greenhouses. Go. Might not even do that wheat yet. So I'm a little leery on the moisture here. Not supposed to rain, so I might hold off. Let's see if I get a little bit more, if I can get that moisture back down. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. If that'll drop once it gets a little warmer out. That made it there. This one is done. Well, at least I got more peas out of the little bit than I did the whole field, I guess. Take this back to the shop and replace it with my other harvester for my carrots and that. Okay, got that. The stagger to cannery. Good there. Where is this one still driving back yet? There it is. Hopefully it'll lighten up as we go here. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on harvesting that wheat just yet. Oh, he went around farther than I thought he did. Oh, that's not good. I was hoping that it only went a little bit farther, not almost all the way around. Oh, you are absolutely kidding me. Doesn't it go... No, we're going to turn off crop destruction. Just this one time. There we go. Oh, that didn't... Thought I set all these... Stop when... Okay. Guess I have to change it in every one of these, huh? There. Stops while unloading. Come on. I'll let Courseplay do this shortly, but maybe I just let it do it now that I turned off crop destruction. All right. All right. Let that do that. This one done here yet? 2 more rows. We got that. We got that. Did this get to... Almost. Put that one back in storage for the year. I'm gonna have to do a flyover to see how much damage these tornadoes have done to my farm. Oh, I had 4 tornadoes already since I started this map. Okay, so which is really weird. It's at 88%. I wonder if they all say 88%. Interesting. All right. It's this, huh? To really figure out what all those numbers mean on there. All right, so let's put this one away. We'll repair them first, though. I am not repainting for $100,000. I thought I had an app that, or a mod that stopped that. All right, view storage. Let's get this one out. Gosh. Yeah, see this. I gotta talk to JD about this because they spawn right there, and I don't know why that is. So I'll just respawn them out over. Had that happen the other day too. It just jams into the wall. I have to remember what this is. I think it's a. No. What is this thing? Oh, DeWolf. Okay. Let's find DeWolf. All right. Reset. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Which. Start getting a score on that one yet? No, not yet. All right. Oh, let's go to 25 and do that one. Guys, let's take a look at something quick. See who is streaming that time. Great. Looks like NBC is playing 7 Days to Die. We'll go over and visit NBC tonight. All right. You guys all have a good night. I will be back. It'll be Monday and Wednesdays. and I'll see if I'll stream in between there, here and there, see if I can do that. You guys all up? Good night, and I will talk to you guys on the other side.